Hey everyone! The goal of today's presentation is to teach you about the different threats we might face when it comes to cybersecurity. By the end of it, you should be able to better recognize potential attacks and avoid making some crucial mistakes. The first thing I want to do is establish the difference between a threat and a vulnerability. Threats are attacks carried out by malicious individuals that want to cause harm to our company for one reason or another. Vulnerabilities are the weak points of the network and software environment we operate in. For today's presentation, our sole focus will be on threats. Our weakest threat that we face as a company is script kiddies. While they might not be the most skilled attackers, there are a lot of them out there looking for their next victim, and we don't want it to be us. Our second largest threat would be cybercriminals. Our company handles sensitive information that is valuable to cybercriminals, making us a target. Lastly, insider threats would be our biggest threat as a company. Whether the damage they do is intentional or not, making sure we take the appropriate steps to combat them is an investment we must make as a company. Script kiddies are a low-level threat that we may face as a company. They purchase widely available programs to run attacks on their targets. They're usually doing this to gain experience or notoriety. Educating our staff on techniques they use can prevent many problems we might receive from them. One way script kiddies might attack is with a denial of service attack. This method is one of the most common hacking techniques. With this method, the hacker loads the server with unnecessary traffic, leading to denial of service for authentic users. Another popular method with script kiddies are web shell attacks. A web shell is a malicious script written in any of the popular web application languages. They're installed on a web server operating system to facilitate remote administration. A web shell could allow the threat actors to modify files or even access the root directory of the targeted web server. Cybercriminals are those committing illegal acts through the internet, often for financial gain. They may be looking to steal private information we possess that could be used to steal our patient's identity. By training our employees on common tactics they use to infiltrate our computer systems, we can avoid attacks. It's also very important for us to control who has access to certain information features of our network. One way cyber criminals can attack us is through Internet of Things devices. Hackers are creating powerful viruses and malware which they can inject into just about anything that connects to the internet. This includes TVs, smartwatches, refrigerators, AC units, and more. A second way cybercriminals might attack us is through fake wireless access points. Hackers use public areas to create fake wireless access points where you think you might be connecting to public Wi-Fi, but you're actually putting yourself right into the hacker's clutches. Once you log on, the hacker can see all of the information passing through your device and the remote server containing critical passwords. The last threat that we must prepare ourselves for are those we already know. Insider threats can range from a poorly trained new hire to one of the partners. The next threat we might face could come from someone watching this presentation. Training is the most important thing for us to avoid unintentional acts that weaken our security. Access control is a crucial part of limiting the damage that can be done to us by intentional internal threats. When it comes to insider threats, not all of them are on purpose. You might unknowingly become an insider threat by falling victim to a phishing attack. A hacker might send you an email that looks like nothing out of the ordinary, but when you click the link inside it, you download malicious software. Other times, disgruntled employees may choose to become a threat, whether it's for financial gain or in order to settle a grudge with the company. Employees might choose to steal private data from the company using their granted access and make their own use of it. These are just two examples. However, there are many more insider threats out there. While attacks to our system we may face are out there, there are many ways they can be combated. Hopefully this presentation has given you a general idea of what to look for out there in the cyber world. If you're looking for more information on these threats, the references shown above are a great start. I'll now take any questions that you might have.